Hi everyone, welcome to the next video from this page of Handtied Bouquets from Small Victories by Johanna Basford. We'll be colouring in Polychromos again today. Now yesterday I actually did no little white dots on the flowers, and I had said on all my previous videos I needed to do them so it all matched in and everything else, but I completely forgot, so I'm actually going to do that now. You don't have to if you don't want to, or you may have put some in yourself anyway, but this is the Jelly Roll 8, and I'm just going to put a few dots on the bottom of each red petal. Like that. And then on the yellow ones, I'm actually going to put them on that black line that's around the centre. Like that, and that's that one. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't do that yesterday. I felt like I sort of was, it felt like I was in a rush to end. I don't know why, I wasn't really, because I'm recording this one straight after. Right, now these flowers are interesting. It looks like two identical stems, well, two stems from the same plant to me. And I quite like to do them in blue, as if they're a sort of forget-me-not. Now forget-me-nots are quite complicated to colour because although the petals are blue, in the centre you have a bit of yellow and a bit of white, which is quite hard. So I think what I'm going to do is, I might make them look a little bit like forget-me-nots, but not do the yellow and the white. I think I'm going to do the yellow centres first, and I'm going to use this light chrome yellow. It's rather good yellow. It's not too dark, not too light, not too orangey, not too brown, you know, it's not ochre, Naples yellow, that sort of thing. So I'm going to use this for all the centres first. Have I pushed you into the middle? Yeah. And then we can do each petal afterwards. I'm so enjoying this page. As I say, there's another similar page which I might do as well, but I'm not sure yet. I might mix it up a bit. There's a lot of pages from this book that I want to do. I'd love to dig into a few after I finish this recording, and actually it's going to be my last recording of the day today. I usually try and do 2 or 3 a day, maybe 4. Because sometimes I don't have time to do one at all in a day, you see. This is the light phthalo blue. I've got to, I've only got half an hour left anyway before I've got to go and do something else. So now I'm going to try to make them slightly darker towards the middle, but I may not succeed. They're very small. I'm not going to try and get in there with another colour. I'm just going to do the best I can with this one. Just try and do it slowly and have fun with it. Yeah, so, but I've got a double page in another book which I'm doing as a buddy colour. I haven't started yet, so I'm going to go and do that one instead. It's, I've decided that I am going to finish a couple of books this year, even though I said that I hadn't made a New Year's resolution to do so or planned it in my sort of planner. I decided that I would really like to finish a Rita Berman book and a Hannah Carlson book this year. So I've picked 2 to sort of focus on. Now what I did was I went through all my books and counted how many pages I'd completed in them, and thought I will finish the one that I've done most in. In Hannah Carlson, the one I'd done most in was Tales from the Forest Kingdom, and it's a slightly less daunting book of hers too, because it's a slightly smaller, although her space book and her party book that I've been given quite recently have less pages in anyway, so you know, those might be easier, but I wanted to do one that you know, I'd done a fair bit in, so I picked the Forest Kingdom one. And then I spoke to my friend Michelle, and we did quite a few buddy colours together, and she said she'd be up for finishing it as well. We haven't done the same pages in it all the same, but we have done a lot of buddy colours in it, so we've done quite a few of the same pages, so we're going to colour some together. And so that's that one. And then for Rita, I decided that her land book on land is the one I've coloured most in, and I love it, and so I thought I might do that one. But it just depends. I'm not going to put pressure on myself to do it. If I feel like I have had enough of colouring it, or there's other pages that I'd rather do in different books or whatever, then I will sort of move on from that. Sorry, just shifting, my back was hurting. You do have to be careful when you're colouring. You can get very hunched over a desk or your lap or whatever, however you're colouring. It's worth having a think about your posture every so often and just give your body a shift. Also getting up and down, don't sit all day. If you can, of course. I know not everybody can get up and down that easily, but I do try to remember to get up and down. And what I do is I drink a lot of drinks, and it means I have to get up and down, not only to make the drinks, but then I need to go to the loo, so I get up for that, and it just keeps me going up and down, which is good. Now I'm thinking leaves. That was my knuckle on the desk. I quite like to use this green. I'm not sure what it's called. Is this the permanent green? No. I want the permanent green. What is it, that one? Yeah. 266 is our permanent green. I'm going to use that for the leaves, but I'm not going to use it for the stems because it's a bit too pale, I think. So I'm going to use it here, trying to make it a little bit darker there. And then I'm going to get a darker green to sort of do the rest. You'll see. So, oh, sorry. And this one's quite a simple one, isn't it? But we will be putting some white in a minute, if I remember. Don't want to forget again. What should we use? I'm thinking maybe the permanent green olive might be the way to go. It's only slightly darker. I'm going to use it, it's nice and sharp, so I'm going to do the stems first. Just trying to see where they all are. Again, not breathing while I colour. I wouldn't recommend it. You can breathe. Okay, let's go down there. That's it. And through here. Just do this bit first. And then I'm going to do the little base of each leaf. Just going to darken it a bit. Hopefully you'll be able to see the difference. I'm beginning to see the difference. Of course these leaves don't look like forget-me-nots, but Johanna likes to mix it up a bit. I think that's good. It helps our imagination, I think. Right, so white. Now, what I would be tempted to do if I was trying to make these look a bit more realistic was just to draw a circle around of white around that yellow. But I'm actually going to do dots instead because I think they're prettier if I can get the pen to write. Hang on. So where our petals meet, I'm going to do a dot. So it'll be like 4 dots on each one-ish at the base of each petal. I'm choosing that place because there's lots of dark black which we're covering over, and I think it stands out a bit better. I actually did 5 dots on that one for some reason. You can do more dots than this if you want to. It's up to you. Let's go Moving around and around. Around each one. And you probably can't see at all. I expect it's all blurred. I find it hard to know if it's blurred or not when I'm recording, because I have to look up into my camera screen to see, which means I have to stop what I'm doing and look, and then because the screen's quite small I can't see anyway. But I think there you go. So as I say, it's a fairly simple one today, but as they're all the same, it does make it a little bit easier for us. So there's that one. Yeah, we've got 3 left. Oh, only 3 left, that's a shame. Next one's got quite a lot going on, actually. It's quite a big bushy bunch of flowers, so that'll take us a while. They're all a little bit more detailed at the bottom, so that's in our final row. Oh, excuse me, but what I rather like is this row. We've got this one with the same flowers and this one with the same flowers, so there's almost a similarity there, which is quite nice. Anyway, that's me for today. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, we haven't done our bow. Just realised. Were you shouting at me? Were you telling me? Oh, you haven't done the bow. I'm going to do it in a pink. This is middle purple pink. Let's just do that quickly. I wonder how many people have already switched off because I was signing off. Oh, never mind. There we go. There it is. Just really simple. There. Okay, well I really am going now. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a super day and happy colouring.